Hello, everyone, and welcome again here live in Stamperia. How are you?
It's the apocalypse.
The apocalypse starts right now. Extravaganza. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Belinda, Basson, and Olga, Heldwein. Hello, girls, kitty girls.
Oh, we already have comments. Hello, Sky Blue.
Of
Sky
course.
Blue changes my crown because it's giving me a headache. But, yeah.
How are you, girls?
Awesome.
Very
Cold.
Yes, there's
cold.
much snow outside.
Belinda, what's happened? Some accident in your kitchen, or
No, it's the apocalypse. I flew through smoke and smut to get here. I mean, look.
I see. Hello. Oh. Crazy time today in Stamperia. Now, you know,
Oh my God.
this is the last episode of this journey with my kitty girls, the Extravaganza. This is volume 3, the apocalypse. We finally finished what we started so many times ago.
In December.
In
Yeah,
December.
it is like a whole year long project. We started in 2020 and now we have 2021 and we are still doing it.
Still
In February.
So basically, today we finish what we start. So if you missed something, please go and check the previous Extravaganza live with these two beautiful girls. So, okay, 3 beautiful girls today. And here we have a lot of comment. Hi, Angela from...
Yeah, I see that we have a ton of comments that we already missed because I have to look at the comments on the other screen. So
Here we have Alicia. Hello from Poland. Cuckoo.
hello, chest.
And we have friends from here from YouTube. Hello, because we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Hola de España. Sue.
Hola.
Hello, Sue.
Patricia. Nicoletta. Ciao. Jill. All our friends. Okay. Crazy live. This is for sure. No way.
No normal with the 3 of us. No, that's not allowed.
Hello from Romania, and we have from Budapest, Heldwein. Hello from England. Okay, Jean from England. French, Normandy. Hello, US. You see, England, Karen, Romania. Oof, a lot of people. I'm so...
I think it's a good moment to remind everyone to share the live stream because that will give you opportunity to win a pizza box for
Absolutely. And here I see Florida, here, Hungary, Mexico, Uruguay.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous for Florida. We had snow and it's really cold. I was outside today and it's just like...
Also in Uruguay, Sylvia said that the weather is very good. It's summer there, but it will come here. So just wait a little bit. Here, Atlanta, Mexico, Greece, Portugal. Okay. Slovakia.
South Africa.
South Africa, of course. Norway, Germany. Okay. I'm so happy. Italia, ciao Roberta, amici dall'Italia. Bolivia, me encanta. Okay, another from Italy. Ciao Marta. Portugal, obrigado.
Bon dia. That's all I can say.
Oh, yes, of course, it's time to share the video. Of course, share the video on your social media. Now we have Extravaganza Part 3, the Apocalypse. Share and like the video because on Monday you will see how we fill this pizza box as the hell. They explode like the Belinda Basson kitchen in the same way. Kaboom in your face with all the products of Stamperia, all the pasties all around. Disaster. Okay. Uruguay, another friends from Uruguay. Hello. Sí, 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 nos resumimos de todo el mundo para verlos. Alicia, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Monique, share. Okay. Diana, share. Like and share. Share excessive. Echo. Here we are. Here we are. So, girls, how are you? A lot of friends connecting. I am so happy and excited. Every live we have new friends coming from all around the world, and I'm very happy. Let's have a look of what happened in Stamperia Live, because always good to remind. I have here my calendar. So today, as we see, we are live with my beautiful girls here. But let's soon tomorrow what will happen. Ay, Cristina, mi amor. Estábamos prima al teléfono hablando con mi amor Cristina. Tomorrow we will be with the Free Soul, the design team of Cristina Radovan and her new collection, Amazonia. Is unbelievable. I can't wait. I can wait for tomorrow to meet all these free and creative souls tomorrow with Cristina Radovan. Te espero aquí, mi amor. Estoy ya listo para ti. And the day after, Friday, is Scrap Mania. The Scrap Live will be with Monse with moldable scrap paper. So we will learn how to create this new technique from Monse to create this moldable scrap paper. You see. Okay, and then Saturday, last appointment. Here we are, the Bubble Live with Valasia and Antonis. Oh my God, the Greek soap opera start with this beautiful heart. We will learn how to create this beautiful heart who will arrive into my house, because I already asked and I obliged to Valasia to send me this beautiful heart because I want to hug into my house. It's beautiful. So I see Olga is already on stage here. Ciao. Let me see your nails today, Olga. I'm always...
No.
Why not?
No nails today. It's a sad day. It's a sad day for the nails.
Okay. And here we have, okay. So let me play our intro and we will start right now. Share the video.
Hi everybody, how are you? I'm Andonis. For us, just you see the rice paper. Okay, I'm doing a small panel. The rice paper is exactly the same size, pretty much, to do more blending. But me, I have Mark here, my bro.
I don't have graphic. But...
Cristina Radovan.
Que son muy bonitas las glamour.
¿Qué tal?
Gracias. Hola Sara, ¿cómo estás?
Pasta de textura.
Shows you how to create the molded items
for you called crystal resin.
Lo podemos aplicar tranquilamente. Si queréis una capa bastante buena, se pueden diluir con agua si queréis.
Glue the rice paper all over the place and then...
È un pochino sì. Però è affascinante, molto rilassante.
Qué bonito, Silvia. What a nice atmosphere you create with your birthday next week.
See you tomorrow. Not see you tomorrow, see you right now. Here we are. So just waiting for Bella here to prepare. And already I see the desk of Olga. I think we need to resume a little bit.
What have we done? Okay, so on the first round of extravaganza, I added the paper, and it's not tissue paper, it's regular scrapbooking paper. Then there was some stenciling with the clear crackle. You can see it a little bit here. Yeah. And with my favorite cream paste. And on the round 2, I assembled whole composition and painted black with Stamperia Allegro, sorry.
Yes.
And today we will add colors and a little bit of shimmer. And today it's the easiest part of them all.
The funniest. And let me have a glance here. Ooh, to the Bella desk. Here we are. Oh my goodness. What we have here?
So when we started at the beginning, I did the backgrounds with, oh my word, what was it? Lots of paint and it was the aqua colors in the background.
You use the sprays.
The aqua color.
Amazing shimmery
and
spray.
then I used the clear crackle through this gorgeous stencil, and then I used Antoni's paste over the top to bring it out.
Beautiful.
And while I was busy with the crackle, I used the gold crackle through the Once Upon a Time stencil, and again used Antoni's paste to bring the detail out. Then last time I tore and added these strips along the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have the bottle in there, and I also prepared the little notebook that is going to go in there, which I'm going to have down here, which I can put some notes and things in. And last time I also prepared a whole lot of other things. So I colored my airship bright pink, which I know shocked a lot of people, but then I have brushed the Sarantica over the top. And I also rusted Antoni's airship, and then I've brushed the Sarantica over the top. So for this one, I used alcohol ink as a base, and then Sarantica. Here I've used paint and alcohol ink as a base for this airship. So that's those two, and they're going to go each on their own canvas. I also prepared a few other things. I had some chipboards that I prepared last time. And if you remember, I actually painted all these gears in, and I've just got it in my tray. I painted all these gears while they were still in the backing board, because for me, with these tiny guys, it's so much easier. And then once it's dry, you can just pop it out. So that's what I've done. I have got them all in my little container ready to go.
Organized. You're so organized. We already have a question, because I remember, if you have any question, please type here in the comment. I will read out and we will answer to you. So I'll make a question, and I think you can answer for me. Can I ask, what is the difference between the glossy heavy paste and the other heavy body paste?
Okay, so the gel is clear and the heavy body paste is white. I don't have the heavy body paste on my desk because I'm not going to be using that today. But the glossy gel looks quite white in the container. It's sort of got a milky look to it, but it looks white. But it actually is clear when it dries, and by its name, it dries shiny and glossy. Whereas the heavy body paste, which is what I think Monica used last week, was it? That dries white. It also has body. So what does body mean? When it dries, if you have got raised areas, those raised areas will stay there. They won't flatten out.
Okay.
So that's what body means.
Got it. Someone say, I lost the middle part, but don't worry. You can always watch again our live. Our live are always available on Facebook and YouTube. So don't worry, just search for it. There's a nice cover with me, not with the girls, and you will see. So who wanna start today?
Maybe I will start, because I will fiddle around a lot with my colors, because as much as it's the easiest part of our adventure, I like to spend some time on the detail. So here I have my Stamperia Allegro paints, and those are Belinda's favorite colors to make everything rusty, vintage, and patina like. And we will take some of the Terra. It will be my lightest color. Terra de Ombra will be my shading color. I will skip the matte color. It's beautiful color, but it's for intense rust effect, and I want to have some difference between our artworks. So today, for a change, I will not use the orange one, but I will take the turquoise one to have the patina-like look,
Very
and
hot.
a little bit of black, because we will mix them all together. And let's start with the brown, and let's just...
Can we have a look to the project from the closer view? So, because it's very dark now, but there's a lot of things there. Now they will appear soon.
Okay,
And
wait, I can also adjust the light a little bit.
It's good. We will. It will come out. Now it's just dark. Jean, when we see other episodes from this group, please. Every week we have a designing team. Now we start with the new designing team. We have Cristina, and then we will have Sara Alcobendas, and then we will have also Dorota. But then we will back to the Lady Vagabond group. So please stay tuned, and I will tell you.
Can you put the links afterwards in, when you show the live, can you put all the other links there as well tomorrow?
Oh, this is a good idea. I wait for you always. I always say that I wait for the picture, and then I will post all the products that you need to make this incredible live. And I see that people start to posting the creation. So they watch the live and then they make it. And to me, it's a gift, baby. It's a gift because it means
it's awesome.
What we are doing right now, it's something that people like and use. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Oh.
Yeah, for the next time when we will plan it ahead, we can also make it in 3 steps, and we could post the list of materials ahead so people can craft along, and that would be exciting.
Yes,
so
the
I
video
applied
is on YouTube too. Sorry, Christine, say yes. The video is on YouTube. We are live now with Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, on 2 spots at the same time. So I added paint. It's acrylic paint, and it will dry with this beautiful matte finish that you can see here. It's black, so you lose all the details, but you can see how matte it is. So it will be a nice contrast to the shimmer that I will add at the end. So first I apply my paint in the blob, and then with water, I'm blending the edges. So I want my color to go from very intense next to my objects to not existing further in the background. And I will start with the darkest one and go around here and there. And then I will move to the lighter color that I have here on my palette. And also you can mix them together to get all the mid shades, and if you think that those colors are still not the one that you are looking for, add a little bit of black, but just a little bit, because black will have very strong pigment and it will change the tone of your color for more colder and more shadow-like. Probably for most people it would not matter. For me, it's a great matter of distress how what cool or warm palette I'm using, how my shading looks like, because I like my shadows to be on the cooler side, so I like to mix a little bit of black.
And Monica saying, yes, I'm on YouTube, on my TV, and Facebook on my phone. Monica, you're the perfect fan. Thank you so much. Share the video. You can win a pizza box. And yes, I will. I will post also on YouTube the product. Sorry, I forgot to do it last time. I'm very sorry for that. Sorry.
Yeah, because probably you forgot to remind me about sending you a picture as well. But no worries, you can always edit the description and add the products and our previous parts in the description.
Yes, because I think that's a new thing. This has started since we started this in February. So it's only this year that we've started adding all the list of products that we're using.
Yes, absolutely. Monica, share. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So you can see that in this area, I have definitely too much color, and it also covers my my paste. So I spray a little bit of water And before your paint will dry, it will give you the option of gently removing the color without like wiping it completely. Because if I will take my rag and just smear it, I remove it completely, all the color. And when I go with my apply a blob and then spray a little bit technique, you can see that I get that transition between color and no color really fast. So I will.
And is that cream paste that you use through your stencil there? It's showing that I've already
here we
moved
have here we have the white is cream paste, and here you can start to see when I add the shading here in that area that I also have some clear crackle applied through the stencil. It will be visible much better when I will add the patina at the end. But for now, I want to add shading, mostly in the areas that I already added. But I will deepen this one a little bit because you can see that when my paint is drying and it's not so shiny already, when it turns matte, the color is very subtle because I have the black underneath. So now a little bit of turquoise. And
also with these paints, they dry darker. So when they're wet, they're a lot lighter than when they're dry.
So I want to make sure that I have the blue on the opposite side, then I have brown for most cases. Because like my favorite artist on YouTube, Belinda, says that you have to have highlight on one side and the darks on the other.
Penny say, I adore Belinda, Basson, and Olga Heldwein so much that I'm here after no sleeping all night. I can't miss this lady. Thank you, Penny.
Thank you, Penny.
And someone asked me if I craft, I show some craft. Maybe I will post later something that I made. But also it will be nice if I can be direct from someone of you. No, I take my stuff and you say, okay, use that. I will do it. I will do it soon.
Must we send you a box and then you can craft along with us, Omar?
Yes. You know, Omar, I had this super cool idea for next extravaganza. Me and Belinda will send you a box of Stamperia goodies. And we can craft all together on the screen and people can follow on their screens. And that would be so cool.
I want my pizza too, finally.
Yeah, you will get your pizza as well. We are not sure if you will be happy with what you find inside, but yeah, you will win something.
Always happy with the pizza. Always happy. And to win a pizza, please share the video. Si quieren ganar la pizza box, por favor, ahora compartir el video. Muy bien. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll go paint that. Can I show what I'm going to do?
Yeah, because I will just basically reapply colors a few times to make sure that I have intense coverage. So you can switch for Bella.
Okay, here I am. And I have got, ta-da! Remember this piece? I had just a white piece. It was white like this one of resin. I have since added the same alcohol inks as I did with my house because I need to join these canvases together. So what I've done is I have broken it apart. I literally just sat and carefully cracked it till I got a whole lot of pieces. And now I'm going to use these pieces across my canvas to link everything together. So I'm going to use some of this pink under my airship there. And I'm going to use that piece on the corner. And let's pop this piece back in front of me because I'm going to use the long piece at the top there. I'm going to bring this little piece down here.
Oh, beautiful. Jean say, hello from snowy, icy Scotland. Ciao, Jean, benvenuta. What do you mean by pizza? Wait. We have to stop everything now. Sorry, girls.
Stop.
We cannot go on.
Stop.
We cannot go on, please.
Hold all the phones. We have to explain the pizza part.
You know, the pizza is one of the most beautiful inventions in the world. It's very old, and they say that it was invented in Italy as a present for the Queen Margherita. But what we send is not that pizza, is another type of pizza. It's a box that reminds a pizza, but inside is full of Stamperia product. So we give as a gift for the Hope, YouTube Hope, or now if you share this video on Facebook and YouTube and like the video, on Monday we will pick someone and we will send the pizza box. So this is the pizza box. Aquí. Hola Sara, bienvenida Sara. Nos vemos muy pronto con Sara. Sorry for the interruption.
No problem. So now what I'm using is I'm using the glossy heavy body paste as my glue for sticking down these little pieces, and you don't need a lot, and if it does ooze out you can just use a brush to remove any excess, because remember it will dry shiny, unlike the Allegra paint that Olga is using.
So are sexy, yes, Panniman. Yes.
They're very sexy, and they're gluten-free, they're fat-free, they are they're basically the best pizza boxes ever.
Yeah, they are vegan and all that shebang.
Non-fattening.
No animal were injured in creating our...
In the process of packing that box, no. So I'm starting to build my layers, and I am going to... So what I'm going to do is, because I can't fit everything on the screen, I'm going to have just these two for now. And I like to build the layers. So we've got this gorgeous chipboard. It's the white chipboard. It's from Stamperia.
I love the way you color it. I really love this rusty effect, Belinda. It's beautiful.
And also, just a reminder for those who haven't recently watched the last episode, I like to, as Olga pointed out, have my highlights on one side and my shadows on the other side. So I have used the orange on the right and the brown on the left, and I've done the same thing on my resin piece here, which is from Antoni's mold. And I'm going to pop these on here like this. So I'm starting to build the layers, and I'm going to use...
Sorry.
Yep.
They say that if I'm wearing swimming glasses. No, absolutely. These are vintage, original from the First World War. Yes, absolutely.
It's the apocalypse glasses. To go with my apocalypse
very special
hands.
apocalypse glasses. Nothing in common with the swimming. No. How dare you accuse Omar of being unprepared for the apocalypse?
Sara Comenda dice que bonito todo. Y se lo dice Sara, es como la bendición de la papesa. La papesa. The popes. Okay.
Okay, I'm also going to join all three of my canvases with these hinges. So I need to have the hinges in place so that I know where to put my airship, because I'm actually going to screw them in place just now with the little screws that come with the corners. These metal corners by Stamperia. They come with screws, and they are perfect for these. So now I have got that in place. I'm also going to plug in my hot glue gun, because for the sake of today, I like to use normally just the gel medium to hold my project in place. But when you are live, it is so much harder, because at the end, I want to be able to use my Cerantica over the top. And if I don't use the hot glue as well as my gel, everything will be moving around, and I will be chasing my pieces all over my canvas.
Jean is asking which is the darkest brown of Stamperia range. Jean, now Gabriela is having an examination right now at the university, so she cannot answer. But we have, I think, the darkest brown. I will check. But anyway,
I think it's Terra de Ombra. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think that Terra de Ombra will be the darkest one. But as I said, if you need to get it darker, just add a tiny bit of black to it, and it will deepen the shade significantly.
Here we have Azel, who is the last winner of the pizza box. I can't wait you to receive the pics, and please, Azel, send us a video or some picture of the pizza. We already know what is inside because we show it on Monday. But anyway, okay. Bellissima, dice Letizia. Ciao, Letizia. And someone is asking, Nuneka will be live soon with Anthony's. I talked with this morning with my Anthony's, talking about you, Nuneka, actually, this morning. So you do something in your drink?
Were her ears burning?
Holly, what's happened to your hands? Belinda is asking.
It's the apocalypse. I flew through the smoke and you know what happens with the apocalypse. It's supposed to be the end of the world, so it's the closest I'll ever get to a tattoo. And it washes off.
Just give me a couple of drinks and a little bit more time, and we will see how that sentence will hold up. You know?
I have pink hair. That's as close as I'll ever get to doing anything. I can't see, no matter how many drinks I have, ever having.
We were talking about you this morning. Yes. Bellissimo. I love Luciana. Luciana will be live very soon. Also, this morning I spoke with everyone, with Luciana, with Silvia Gabito, with Sara Alcobendas, with Christina Radovan. Okay.
Burning through your airtime. Okay, let's go back and while I glue these things, because I'm just going to be gluing, let's go back and see what Olga's doing.
Okay, let's see what's happened
Okay,
in Olga.
so wait, I will hold you a little bit like that. So I painted and I dried my piece. So right now it looks like very, very, very messy, splotchy thing. But we will start to add sparkle. And first we will start with the soft sparkle. It's Patina Antricante in the gold shade. So it looks like it's sparkly, but as it say, it's patina. So it is shiny, but it's not even a half of the shine that we can get from Cerantica. But it will still give me a nice gold tone to my piece. And I'm applying it with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And you can pick something cheap, just fluffy. Because if you use the brushes like that, they will not be a good use for makeup anymore, ever. Just a warning.
Comment from Maria, I guess, because it's Portuguese. La resina rosa de Belinda. It was colored with ink color. I'm right, Belinda?
Yeah. Yes, it was with the new alcohol inks by Stamperia, which are still coming.
Okay.
It was white resin colored with alcohol inks. Really cool technique that Bella came up with by accident, I believe.
Yes, it was. I was trying to find a quick way to color the resin without painting all the details. And there are so many fine, amazing details in these molds. And I didn't want to lose them all. So I decided what would happen if, and that's my favorite game to play with myself, if I colored everything first with the alcohol ink and then dry brushed over the top with the Cerantica wax, like Olga's doing now over the top of her gessoed pieces. It just brings out all the details. So this is like what Olga's doing now is a well-known technique. And so I decided, let's see what happens over the top of alcohol inks. And it works perfectly as well. It was like a bonus experiment. Love it when it works.
And
but it came out really, really cool. And now it will be Belinda technique, the Belinda technique.
Christina say, I want the pizza share on all 4 of my pages. Christine, thank you so much. I would like to send a pizza box to everyone. But Giovanni will kill
wouldn't that be nice? I know.
That's why you're not in charge for sending those.
I can make a real pizza for you if you want, because I'm quite a good pizza chef. So if you want, I cannot promise to send you the real pizza box from Stamperia, but I can make you a good Italian pizza if you want. Okay.
Now you know everyone will be waiting for pizzas from Oma. Oma, I don't know if you know how many people are watching us right now, and if they all will claim like, yeah, I will take that pizza. Come on, send it over.
No,
You
next
will
time.
have a couple of weeks in your kitchen making exclusively pizzas to send out.
Let's do that. Next time we will make a crossover. So I will invite you, and you will craft, and I will give a tutorial how to make the perfect dough for an amazing crusty pizza like this.
Neil.
How we will taste your pizza through the screen? Come on, it's so unfair. You will just show us how you are cooking something, and we will be not able to test it. No, I don't agree. It will end up with us being like really, really pizza hungry.
But I will teach you how to make a really, really good pizza, because my husband was a pizza chef for a while, so he make an awesome pizza, the real Italian one, like that. Do you understand me?
Is there any other kind? There's no other kind.
There is no other pizza and gelato than Italian one.
I cannot make
I'm using these real screws, and I'm screwing my hinges into the wood of the frame.
Belinda, I have to tell you, I don't know if you have your mold close to you, but later please show me, because Belinda has an amazing idea. Esta idea es genial. El moldes de Belinda, it's incredible, because you can use it for everything.
Okay, let me grab my molds. They are right here.
Incredible. Okay, Selena, I will give you my secret receipt for the
Okay.
So let's see this beautiful mold.
These molds also, if you pour them really thin, and let's find a piece of black cardstock to go behind them, and show you other samples as well. So this is what my tray looks like. This is how I roll. This is my stash of stuff already made.
But this is beautiful, because you have handle, you have all this. Look at this. Look at this.
So this is that one, and then I have the other one. That's that one.
This is a must. This is for steampunk lover, but not only. It's a must-have, because you can really create and then, okay. This is the apocalypse.
This is the mold. This is the mold that I'm using today, and all of these ones, if you pour them really nice and thin, you can get, and that's another one of the hinges from the other mold. This is one of the door pieces.
Beautiful.
And if you pour them, here's another one. If you pour them thin, you can actually, in fact, this one you just pour as normal, and these screw areas stay open so that you can actually do what I'm doing now and use proper real screws and screw them on. So
Venden esos moldes, por supuesto que lo vendemos. Está en la nueva colección de Belinda. La colección se llama Lady Vagabond. Lady Vagabond es Belinda Basson, ni menos ni más. Es esta chica que viaja con sus maletas llenas de creatividad y tiene papel de scrap, papel de arroz, tiene mold, tiene sellos, tiene de todo. Una colección completa por crear de todo. Vale. Ok.
Yeah, va bene.
Va bene. Okay.
And the nice thing is, like, this is actually off an original hinge that I own. So I sent the hinges into Stamperia, and they made the molds. And the same with the door plate and everything else. So these are actual real life existing objects that Stamperia has made the molds from.
Absolutely. And we have a
Yeah,
friend.
you may tell people a story about surprising devil in your door piece.
Oh, in the door piece, do I have a molded one already?
You have a friend, Valeria, from Rome. I was living for...
I can bring my molded that it's on the book. Just give me a second. You can keep on talking.
So when I found this door piece, let me find the original. It's so covered in paint.
Jean is asking, what is the mold called, please? Yes, if you you see why my beloved Gabriella, it's super useful because I cannot go online, checking, responding, smiling. Wait, we will do
Sorry
it.
for the noise. These are the originals.
Yeah, and I have the molded one here with the little devil. He looks so cute.
So on the original, it's so full of paint that I didn't see it. I saw the angel that's on the top, and I thought that's really, really gorgeous. So I thought, oh, that would be amazing as a mold. And when we pulled a mold off this, the devil's face came up at the bottom. So it's the angel and the devil. It's just too gorgeous. Well, I don't know, it's got horns, so I don't know what he is, but it's the lady and the gentleman. So here are all the originals.
On your part, on the original, it's hard to see the devil, but when you cast the mold, it just.
We have here tips for any good tips how to screw these beautiful things. Thank you for sharing, and thank you. Here, there's nobody taking everything for himself. We are here for sharing. So share the video and share your idea also. Okay. Belinda Basson. Christina is asking, what do you put inside the mold? How they are made? The resina or what?
So you can use the Stamperia soft clay that works beautifully in the molds. A tip with it though is to put it in the freezer for 10 minutes before you want to take it out. That works really, really well. I use a 2-part resin mix, and different countries have different versions available, but Stamperia has the beautiful clear resin, the crystal resin. Here's an example. And it is just so beautiful. It looks like glass. I'm still deciding what I'm going to use that on.
Unfortunately, Christina, je n'ai pas parlé français. Je ne sais pas parler français. I don't know.
I can't help it
all.
all.
Help me with the translation, Christina. With Christina, I want to answer to everyone. So everyone. So please help me. I will answer if I got some translation.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Google Translate, here we come.
Yeah, because I think that the girl was asking what did we use in our creations, but I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm trying to help you with the Google Translator, but I already lost the comments, so I cannot even copy it.
And Jean, I don't know. I don't know, Jean. I found it at the vintage market here in Berlin. So there's an amazing market that Olga and I stalk on a weekend, and they have an incredible collection of different things, and I found it at the market. So I have no idea. They don't
we are not riding the churches and not stealing the door pieces from the church.
Definitely not. What is the mold made of? If you mean the mold is PVC, this is the material. And where you can buy, I'm from Australia. Welcome from Australia. Welcome.
From Australia.
Please send us an email or contact on Facebook. So contact Stamperia, and we will give you many places where you can buy our product.
Yeah, Pamela, I'm pretty sure that Lady Vagabond is at least in 4 stores in Australia. So I don't remember the names. And I don't want to mislead you, but if you will send the message for Stamperia profile, somebody will get back to you and give you a full list.
Same as if you're looking for our products and you just text us in Facebook or on our social media or email. So I'm from, and we will tell you, okay, go there, here, and there. Okay. Christina, how long do you let the soft clay into the mold?
So you can put it in the mold and straight away put it in the freezer for 10 minutes. And then you can take it out of the freezer and pop it out of the mold. It's that quick, and then you can leave it on one side to dry. So it's not like you have to leave it overnight to dry in the mold. So the freezer trick is something that I know Karen Orpert, who's in the chat, I know she's tried it, and it works really, really well.
It works good. I still prefer resin because it's more convenient, but the freezer trick will work. Okay, so now I will do, I mean, it's not the first time that I'm doing that, but I just came up with the idea of doing that part. So I will need 2 brushes now. And on one, I have a little bit of Cerantica. And second one, it's a fluffy clean brush. And here I have the Glamour pigment that is pure mica.
Yes.
And it will be very, very shimmery. So I'm loading my brush with the mica. And here I have the one with the wax. And now let's just apply a little bit of the wax. And you can also use clear wax, but I prefer the shimmery one. But the mica have to have something to stick on. So wax will work amazingly. And this way I can stretch my color a little bit more. So I will have this pink gold, gold pink, rose gold. Okay. I will have my rose gold shade as the highlight still, but on the areas that I don't want to have the highlight, I will cover it with the Glamour powder, and it will stick to the wax, and it will change the color of my shimmer.
Someone already said that, but this combination of color, Olga, is wow. I love it. I'm in love with turquoise. Is one of my favorite color, and when you mix it with the brown and the gold, it's mind-blowing. Absolutely.
It's the perfect steampunk option. You cannot go wrong with that. So on all the darker areas, I will just apply my pink Cerantica and then brush the Glamour powder on top. But you have to be quite quick, because as soon as the wax will cure, it will not stick anymore. And don't use the same brush, because then you will have just the brush covered with the mica, and it's not a cute look and cool thing to do to your brush. It will be dead really, really fast.
Okay, people are sharing the video. Very, very, I can't wait to fill another pizza box for someone. I think receiving a pizza box for free, full of products, it's a dream for people like us that like to play with Stamperia products. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially when you want to try out stuff that are not available at your area. That is a cool option. And, you know, who don't like to receive a new goodies? Come on. Come on.
Hello.
Okay, let's see what Bella is doing, because I interrupted her when she was trying to explain us the next step. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm just at the gluing stage of putting on my little gears. And what I'm going to do is I have tried to link together my canvas, the 3 canvases, apart from actually physically joining them. I'm trying to get the visual flow across the canvas. So I have got the round shape of Antoni's airship over there, which I have repeated with this gear down here. And then I have it repeated a 3rd time, this big round shape over here of the double compass. And then to link it all together, I'm going to flow a whole lot of these little gears that I painted last time across my canvas. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to add a little bit of the gel medium. And then I am also adding just a tiny dot of the hot glue so that it will stay in place when I do the second thing, which is to do the same as what Olga's doing and add the wax on top. So I'm just planning where I'm going
to... Isabel asking for a translation in Spanish, but the problem is that they speak a lot and very fast and they're doing a lot of things. So, entonces, es muy difícil de traducir todo porque las chicas van así rápido que no puedo traducir. Pero si tienes algunas dudas, por favor, escribe un comentario y te voy a responder. Vale. Muchas gracias, Marilena. Ok. Very well.
So I am just arranging all my little gears, and then once I've got them in place, I'm going to glue them. So I'm going to do the combo of some gel, some hot glue, and if you're doing this at home, you do not need the hot glue as well. I am simply doing this
unless
because...
you're a very impatient person, because some of us, and there is no shaming to any Olga or other person who is using hot glue at home because they are too impatient.
We have some impatient people.
We have compliments here for you. Yes, absolutely. J'adore. Me encantan los directos.
While Bella is sticking her elements, I'm adding my highlights, and now I will use just the Cerantica with the brush. Wait, I will try to adjust the lights a little bit, so maybe you can see a bit better what I'm doing right now, because at this moment, thanks to all the shine, my work is hard to show in the camera. So,
pardon, un commentary. Yeah? We have a comment. You say that you put the soft clay into the freezer or in the fridge, Bella?
Freezer, because I'm impatient.
Freezer.
Entonces, Patricia, no en la nevera. Ahora no sé cómo se dice, pero la nevera es la normal, la más fría, la que está más fría de la nevera, el congelador.
Okay, it has to be freezer. If you put it in the fridge, then it will take more time to cool down, and only when it's cooled down you can pick up the really nice impression from the mold, because clay
so basically
is
what
soft,
happens is the clay gets frozen, so the moisture in the clay actually gets frozen, and so that's what makes it go hard, which makes it easier to take out of the mold.
Okay,
so entonces, that's why it's the freezer.
La soft clay se pone en el molde y después en el congelador. 5 minutes, you say? How long?
10 minutes.
10. Yes.
It can be longer. It's just 10 minutes. 10 minutes works, and it's just so that you can make more molds, because there's nothing more infuriating than waiting for something to set.
Exacto, so el congelador. 10 minutos y así es más fácil de sacarla del molde. Eso dicen, el congelador. Muchas gracias.
What he said.
They are asking how Belinda did the rust on the gear. It's in the second episode, right?
Yes, it's in the second.
It's same as Belinda's splotchy painting technique. It's a really great technique. It will work for everyone or anyone, and it will give you such a nice result. I tried it, and it did work. So
actually, using Olga. Olga, please.
What color I'm using? I was using a rose gold or rose. This one.
Okay, metallic pink Cerantica. Well.
Yeah, and for the gold, it was Patina Antricante, and the name is Oro Antico.
Oh, so it's not Cerantica, it's Cerantica. I've been saying it wrong all along.
I don't know.
Give us a quick lesson in Italian, Omar. When you have an E next to a C, does it make a ch or a s sound?
C'era.
So it's Cerantica. I've been doing the English version, because if you have an E after a C, it makes it a S sound. So I've been saying Cerantica, so it's Cerantica. Right.
Strong. C'era. Yes, like that. Very good. I will learn. I will teach you Italian. You need that. If you want to speak Italian, you need to use that. Even when I send voice message.
Yeah, we know. When you are Italian, you use
anyway, you move.
I've almost finished sticking everything in place. It's just this last one.
Okay.
And then I can also start with my tarantica.
Brava, molto bene.
I waxed the whole piece and I lost a little bit of the patina, so I'm diluting my paint on the side with water. I'm using dirty water from my pot, so it might change the color for the brownish a little bit.
Agnieszka say,
And-
I love your project, Olga. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Omar, so we were learning some Italian. Can you read Agnieszka's surname?
Yes, I'll try. Agnieszka Reszka.
Very nice. Almost Polish.
Just pretend you're calling the cat, Omar, and then you'll get the right.
So Agnieszka's surname is Rzeżutka.
Jujushka.
Jennifer, it's the soft clay, then they put in the freezer, not the cream paste will not go in the freezer. No.
No, because that won't
cream
make any difference.
With the cream paste, even if you put it in the freezer, you still have to wait exactly the same amount of time.
Mariana dice, los productos de Stamperia son lo más. Lo uso hace 5 años, muy buena calidad. Eso es, muy buena calidad. Eso, te lo puedo
Okay,
garantir.
so now
I'm in
going to get
theory
out my
doing a
ceramic.
huge mistake because I'm putting the paint over the wax. That means it doesn't want to stick, but I don't mind because I just want this hazy patina look. So I will just struggle with my piece on the side and watch Bella making magic on her piece.
Okay, so now I'm using the tarantica, so we will share the screen. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush and picking up all the details. And this is why I wanted my pieces well stuck down, because if I had just used, and I'm just going to hold them as well, if I had just used the glue at this stage, if I was doing this without being live, I would wait a little while and make sure that my gel medium is well and truly set before I do this. And I am not covering everything, otherwise there's no point to having done the rust look. I am trying to just get the right hand side and the bottoms of these pieces.
Yeah, but you still have to go kind of hard to pick up all the, not on all the gear, but you know, when you start to apply, you will feel it, that you have to add a decent amount of pressure into the brush to get a nice shading. That's why you need everything to stack down decently, not like so, because otherwise you will just pick your pieces from the artwork while you are trying to paint them.
Yep, so I'm bringing it along, and this also helps to link. So I do a lot of visual linking when I'm planning my projects. I've got the gold in the crackle, I've got the gold on my two main focal pieces, and then now I am linking the bottom with the gold tarantica as well. And I'm making sure that it also gets onto my canvas a little bit at the bottom. So that gives it a bit of a glow. So I'm going to intentionally bring it around there, and I'm going to bring it on here. And the last thing I'm going to do is just pick up a bit more there. I'm going to now take the copper, because I don't want everything so gold. And these are reading very, very brown. So I'm going to take the copper tarantica, and I'm using the same brush, but that'll be okay. And I'm just going to lightly pick up the detail, and I'm going to try and see if I can do this closer to the camera without the whole thing coming apart. Is that better? Ta-da!
I just want to mention that you are the master of like good flow of the colors, shapes, and forms on the piece. You always have this nice, good flow going all over your piece. And some people were shocked when you use that hot pink on the airship, but I knew that you can pull it off. And now we have also hot pink on the sentiments. So everything is like in
Everything
Belinda
is linked
pink
together.
accent.
There was a grand master plan. I promise there was.
This
And that's the
comment
thing.
from Gino, I have the Seer and Lady Vagabond set, but I don't want to use it because it's so beautiful.
Yes, stroking paper is allowed. It's a
We are
thing.
not
We all
leaking
do it.
anything though.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops, he had the full screen.
What colors are you using, Belinda? Christina's asking.
Okay, so I have used the Oreo, Turantica, and the Rame Metallico. So Oreo Metallico and Rame Metallico. Turantica.
Brava, molto bene, molto bene.
It's all sound like the food sounds, you know, like Oreo, pizza. I'm always hungry after we finish the live stream. Everything in Italian for me sounds like food.
I can make the tutorial of the pizza or also the fresh pasta, handmade. I love to make fresh spaghetti, ravioli, whatever you want. I can make.
You have to wait for the pandemic to be over because honestly, we have to sit in your living room when you are doing that pasta. So just when it's done, we are
Yes, we'll come and do the lives from your lounge.
Wait, I will show something now. Wait, I go to take.
We will bring whole setup. Seriously.
Hello. No, pizza. Non è che sei pizza. Okay, pizza. They prefer the pizza because pizza. So it's easy, but just if you know there are 2-3 tips to make it perfect. Absolutely. Okay.
But you have to raise the dough, and it never happens to me. I tend to poke it too much.
There's an exacting combination between the water and salt is
and yeast. You need yeast.
You can fit in your house.
Okay. Okay. And now I can buff out all the excess of the paint, and by buffing it, you should wait a little bit with the buffing. But if you will buff the wax that it's already set up, you will get such a beautiful shimmer out of the wax that you applied. It's just like,
And I'm shopping my stash. So these are gorgeous, huge gears from Stamperia. And then there's a whole lot of these little guys. And they go so beautifully with the gold. And I'm looking for places to add them in. And no, that one's too big. Because the more layers I can have, the better it looks. So that'll be my last.
God, look at my jar with patina umbra.
It's finished.
Finished.
The end of the world. It is the apocalypse after all.
It is the end of the world because it's my second jar.
Look at this. Look at my baby here.
A pasta
brought a noodle machine. Do you know how cool the clay goes through that machine? You can get a perfectly flat clay to stamp in.
No, please. This is for pasta. It's coming from my grandma. It's very, very old, but it makes amazing pasta. Many here is different. One day I will make you.
Belinda, when you heard this offended tone in his Italian voice when I said that you can put the clay inside, no, it's for pasta. Come on, why
what are you saying?
But you know, I have an iron at home and I use it just for crafting purposes. My iron never touch any shirt or the cloth or anything like that. I use it exclusively for crafting purposes. So the same would be with the machine. Yeah, Bella, go on.
No, I'm done. So I have now got my finishing touch, which is to add again. I've got from Stamperia these gorgeous little locks And of course, you have to have 3 because that's just how we work.
Isabel, por supuesto. Hoy tengo un orgullo de esta locura que no te lo digo. Ah, sí. Cada mañana me levanto y digo, ay, qué locura, qué loco que estoy. Y soy feliz así. Okay. Oh, yes. Everything can turn into a crafting tool. Yes, Amanda, but not my pasta machine. Please, don't.
We will see about that.
Honestly, I saw 2 days ago an incredible tutorial how to make wood effect with this machine, and I was in between from crying and happiness because it's amazing. But I cannot. I should have another one for crafting. And
Yeah, you should buy a cheap one on Amazon that doesn't have your personal attachment to the piece, and then try it with the crafty techniques. Because after I would roll the clay through it, I don't think I would roll my noodles through it as well.
Clay is non-toxic. Should be fine.
Pasta for us is
actually, you are right. After clay, you can still eat stuff. So
blender, yes, pasta machine are sacred. Absolutely. If only my grandmother were here, darling. He came directly to Berlin and kicked you in the ass for just saying that you use her pasta machine for the soft clay. They say, "Oh my God, this girl is crazy."
She wouldn't be far wrong. I mean, hello. Look at my hands today. We are crazy. I think I've glued everything.
Okay, let's see.
I think I scraped off all patina umbra from that jar. There is none left. And I bought the jar of the patina together with the jar of triptych. And look at the difference. I used quite a bit of the wax, but still, it's the second of those jars. I go through them very, very fast. I need Stamperia to make like the bigger volume
giant
of
jar.
that product. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
we need this size jar of patina
umbra.
umbra.
Oh my God, I could put the patina umbra all over myself. I love that product. Love it, love it, love it.
And I'm done. I'm finished.
Oh no, I still have to repeat my highlight because I lost all of it in the process, and I will be done as well. Would you believe that? I'm done during the live stream. Oh my God.
Oh my word. No wonder we've got snow, girlfriend.
It's a holiday. I hate that snow. I can be like never finished during the live stream if we will not have the snow ever again. I hate it. It's cold.
I love it. I love it. This tripod, this triptych. This is the triptych.
The triptych, yes.
Absolutely beautiful. So I think we should have a resume. Of course, I remember that we have already made 2 live to arrive at this point. So you need to go back in time and search for Stamperia Live, the extravaganza, and discover how to create. But now, Belinda, let's make a resume for our friends step by step what we did.
Okay, so we started with 3 blank canvases. I used 3 different colors. I used the leather, I used the iridescent aquamarine, and I used the turquoise in the spray, the liquid acrylics in the background, the aqua color. And then when that was dry, I used the terra d'ombre all the way around the outsides of all my canvases because you'll see that they are all brown. I like to finish off my edges. Then I used the clear crackle through the wallpaper. It's the large 12 by 12 stencil. It's called wallpaper, I think, on these 2 canvases on the outside. And then so that I had Same, but different. So I wanted the same effect. I used the gold crackle paint through the Once Upon a Time, which is also a 12 by 12 stencil. It's a gorgeous stencil. There's so many pieces on it that you can use for different things, not just the lettering. And when that was all dry and it had cracked, I used Antoni's cream paste over everything. That's the brown effect you can see. And it kind of gives it a glow, and it goes into all the cracks and really shows up the details beautifully. Then the next week, what I did was I painted all of my gears using the Terra d'Ombre paints. And these I've still got on my desk. I have them in Matone, Terra d'Ombre, and how do I pronounce that? Arancione?
Arancione.
Arancione. Okay.
Muy bien.
Arancione.
Brava.
And so with those three colors, I covered my gray board while my pieces were still inside. That's why you can see that's the original side. It's a bit easier to see them. This is one of Antoni's gray board pieces. And then when it was dry, and you mustn't overload the paint because then it goes into all the cracks. So
Okay, I think that Bella's phone died. Okay, no worries. No worries. She will be back. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, I will wait. I will take you a little bit more further. Okay, so that's my piece, and I am first showing you from far away so you can see how nice the mix between shine and matte is. And now let's do some close-ups.
I'm in love with the bulb, with the wings. Beautiful.
Yeah, so the funny thing is that the bulb is Antoni's mold, and the wings and the top is from Belinda's airship. So I combined here in the composition. Wait, let's turn it the other side. Everything that you can see that it's white, it was a resin. So those are elements from the molds. I also used some of the gray boards. Here is the piece of gray board that I put a little bit resin on top. When you paint them, it's hard to say which element was what. In the background, we have the same text that Belinda used. I just used the Stamperia clear resin, so my text was clear. Now it's visible much better, and all the details here in the texture that I pressed with the stamp on the clay, it's way more visible when I applied the wax on top. I think I will go with Antoni's paste on top of it as well, because it's not distressed enough. I didn't know that I don't have any patina ombre left. But basically, we just played with different techniques. On the first live, I had no idea where we are heading. So I just did absolutely everything. I covered it with paper. Then I went with the stencil, with the regular paste, with the cracking paste, and added some clay, pressed my stamps into it. And to be fair, I'm really happy with the final outcome.
Jean,
really like
where
the contrast
between where are you getting the propellers?
Propellers are from Belinda's mold.
Come on. Turn the radio on. Where they come from? Let's show to our audience where they come from. Of course, they come from Lady Vagabond and Sir Vagabond collection.
Yes. 1 second, I have my box with the molds, and let's look for the propellers. They are here. Okay, here on that mold that have also Lady Vagabond and the airship, you have three I cannot pronounce the name of the wing thing. So you have 3 of them. You have also a starring ship and some of the books, little supervisor, and the airship. So it's one of the molds that goes with Lady V collection, and I love those propellers very much. Oh my god.
Esther, oops, I don't have that one. You have to have it. It's very beautiful. Absolutely,
Of
absolutely. I
course
see
you
that.
have to have it. Come on, you have to have all of them. I absolutely love the molds.
Absolutely.
Wait, I will see. Yeah, because for Stamperia Hub, I also made a book, and look, it's full of molds. Those are from Lady and Sir Vagabond.
Wow, it's a book.
Yeah, it's a book.
Escape the ordinary. Oh, this is my
And it's
my
made
sentence. This is my sentence every day.
Yeah, and it's made from the real book. I stuck down all the pages and I cut out the opening for the composition.
Sugar Hill Crafters say, Olga, your project is gorgeous, and I mean, she's referring to those ones. Also, this new one is beautiful. I love, and you can, I can imagine. Yes, it can go on the top of a book or an album. It's beautiful, or hanging on the wall like that. It's very beautiful. And what I love the most is the shyness of everything that is not. I don't know. It's very delicate and beautiful. It's not vulgar at all. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
I really like the natural look, something between like highlight to the guts and no shine at all. So I would recommend to play with the contrast with the matte and shiny products. Is Bella back in the backstage?
Yeah. I see. She's back here in.
Okay, so give me a second. I will turn off my camera. You have to take me off the screen.
Hang on.
Okay.
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Wait, they asking for the book again.
Can't hear you.
Can we have a look to the book again, please, Olga?
Yes. Okay.
I have to lip read. If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
No, we hear you perfectly.
Okay,
It's the apocalypse after all.
You can leave me on the screen. So the book was part of Stamperia Hub.
The measure, they're asking for the measure. La medidas del libro. Espera, I know we see. Okay.
Open it.
Okay. Wow, it's all made of mold. And here, Anna, obrigado.
All Belinda's Lady Vagabond molds. Maybe one could be from the Vagabond, but most of them are Lady Vagabond's molds. And when you see that I have a gear like that, it's a steering wheel. I just chopped off the elements that you use to turn the steering wheel. So I just build it up, the whole composition from molds, and I have the composition on the cover as well. And you have the mold here. The one with the angel and with the devil. So you can see the angel now. And now let's move to the devil.
Amazing. Great. Oh my God. Gorgeous. The book is stunning. Absolutely. Yes. Let me add Belinda. Oh, we have a double Belinda. Double Bella.
One of me is not enough. You need two.
Silvia says, maravilloso, maravilloso. And I have a news incredible because this morning I was speaking with these ladies from Uruguay, Silvia, and soon we will go into a class of Silvia. So Silvia is giving class with girls. So next week we will go into Silvia classes with all her friends together. I can wait to be with other people because I miss the contact with the people. That's why we are live here every day.
I'm trying to touch you, so you will have some contact.
Kiss me. I need it.
Wait, which side? This side.
Craziness. The book is stunning. Alda, ciao. She will be live.
You were talking about the steps that you took to make your canvases. So now you have to walk through them again, because I believe your phone died.
I know, it wasn't plugged in. Somewhere along the line, I must have bumped the plug, and it wasn't actually plugged in at the wall. So it's plugged into my phone, but unless it actually has power, minor technical glitch. So yes, how far I had got as far as, yes, doing the crackle medium.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can hold it up. No, some things that I didn't use the glue gun are not going to work. So we'll just take you back down to my desk.
Okay.
There we go for a ride. And now we're upside down. So we'll do this, people. Sorry, this is the apocalypse. This is how we roll. So, so we did the gold. Then I had done all my pieces. Yes, I was showing you this. And I had painted all my pieces, and I painted this with the same Allegro paints, but then I painted my airship with the pink, which I know horrified everybody. But to match it, I painted my texture impression sheet with the pink, and then did the gold over the top as well. And I have the shakes. Let's try and not have the shakes. And then today I put it all together. So I broke the pieces apart, put it all together. Oh, and last week I reinvented from the video that Omar created of Sir Vagabond with throwing his message in a bottle.
Message in the bottle.
And I recreated the waves that you did, and I popped. I used them with double-sided tape, so they became pockets. And then today I have put it all together using hot glue gun to hold it in place, but the glossy gel to make sure that it stays permanently.
Germany is asking if you use gesso before painting. I do not remember actually.
No, I didn't. So I'm going to put you back up to me. No, I didn't. And you can. So you can. I'm not doing very well with my technology today.
And here we have from Anna. Thank you so much, Anna, my assistant for today. all the Lady Vagabond bells and fasten mold.
Thank you.
As we talk about molds, I have another thing to show you. If you like the book, so this is not obvious use of the molds as well. So I built the ship. The book that I showed you before was the part of Lady Vagabond and Stamperia LAB that we did on YouTube. And one of the girls built the 3D ship. And I was like, holy cow, I have to make one on my own. So I did it. It's dimensional. It looks good from each side. So it's a complete boat. And here I use the molds, not in the very obvious way. So on the front, you can see that it's a key mold. I just break the part that was a key and assemble a whole ship front from it. Those little spikes that are here, I use the elements that I chopped off to have the perfect circles from the steering wheel. So I use them as the decor elements. And here we have the propeller used as it should be. That means on the bottom of the boat. Yeah. And whole thing is, like Lady Vagabond ship house.
It's beautiful.
And I love the pipe molds. I think that they don't have enough love in internet, how cool they are and how many things you can build up with them, because you can have like never-ending pipeline with them. They have different pieces, so you can manipulate them and make them to be whatever you want. I use them for lining all the lines in my ship and covering the edges.
It's beautiful. Very Miyazaki style. I love it, really.
And it has his own stand with the, like the V-shape sticks, and it's
like a cup.
Yeah, exactly. It have its own stand because I wanted to stick it on something, but then I thought that it looks so cool that she can lift it up and it's a real bolt. I didn't try if it floats. I would assume that it will, but I'm not brave enough to put it
Don't do it. Don't do it.
on the tree. Yeah, I still have to put the light inside because all my windows are cut out here. They are all see-through. I cut out
You're
all the
amazing.
windows in all the houses, so I have to make a hole and put the light inside so you can light it up.
That will be awesome.
Sky Blue Hippies, did you eat the pipes with eating gun before bending them, Olga?
No, I used the hot glue to secure them, so I didn't have to use the heat gun because
That's
hot
good
glue
enough,
will
but the
make
hot
them
glue-
warm enough.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
It's incredible. Absolutely.
when I stick them with the hot glue, then I will go with the gel medium all around them in all the spaces, in all the holes. I will squeeze some of the glossy gel because hot glue will not be forever. It will not even last a week in case of my project.
How long it takes to build a ship is are asking.
It took like 2 evenings, but I didn't figure it out how to make it. I used Magda's video as the reference. And then on the one evening, I had to cut out all the pieces. On the second evening, I have to build it up. It took me a longer, but if you would like make if I would just sit and build the ship, I would be able to build it up in one day. But it would take
quedo mortas tus pies. It means I die on your feet. I lay on the floor. It's just incredible, Samantha say. She say, amazing project. I cannot say, wow. The comment when you take out the ship, going like crazy. I think that one of the most incredible things about Lady and Sir Vagabond is really the what to in the mind of the people, because we create really a different world. It's not only book, album, the always thing that we see and see. This time, believe me, Belinda, you create a word, and the people love to dive into this incredible
imagination
world.
Yes, and
As
just
I
make
say,
whatever comes to mind.
as
It's
you say in
incredible.
the video, your limit is just your imagination. So we
Yep.
are limitless. We are limitless, and it's not steampunk. Steampunk is reductive. It's something more. It's a story. It's a real girl.
It's a travel range, but it's travel on every level. It's not traditional travel like when you go on holiday. It's travel wherever you want to take it.
No, hoy
But you know
nada de
what?
playa.
It's,
Bueno, hoy, no, el tiempo no está tan bueno hoy aquí, entonces nada de playa hoy me quedo aquí. Espero por mi amiguita, ahora tomamos un cafelito. No, today not in beach, because I always play the game. I have to go to the beach. So, well,
don't even mention the beach today. Come on. There's
so
not
cold.
snow outside.
We've got a snow beach.
No, nobody is allowed to even mention going for the beach.
But you
Yes,
can
I'm
make
talking to you,
the
Jason.
angel on the snow. It's very nice, you know. You can make the angel on the snow anyway.
Okay. Next time I will fly you here to see you in that outfit making angels under there. I will stand here in my flat with the warm coffee in my hands and watch you making angels. It's really cold. Really cold.
People
But
say
the
that
cool thing
they
was,
like your glasses. Thank you so much. La grafas. Me encanta la grafas.
with the lives and all the Stamperia adventure, how I called it for myself, it's, taking somebody else's idea and putting my own spin. Because in the book, I used Belinda's splotchy painting technique, and it worked so nice for me. I alter it a little bit so it will fit more my style and it will be my project, but still, the idea was here.
But
The
that's
same
why
with-
we do these. That's why we have these videos. That's why we have
Yeah.
these live. So that
Same
we
as
can
with the
pass
boat.
on the knowledge and the
somebody else
ideas.
idea
Yes.
my thing. And I often call Belinda and ask her what should I do when I stuck, because I'm often stuck with too many ideas, too many solutions, and I don't know which one will work the best. So then I can
narrow them down.
Yeah, I can dive into her head and expertise and be like, yeah, I have this one. I want this outcome. What should I do? How?
And please, for everyone who doesn't did again, please search for these two ladies online. They have, of course, the social profile on Facebook, on Instagram. So please, Belinda Basson and Olga Heldwein, please add them to your favorite playlist of artists, because they always post incredible things, picture, video. So they are.
Be aware that all the videos that are made for my channel and are not including any brand exposure might be a little bit too much for you, because be wary and sweary.
we have a
It's
nice
not
question.
child friendly. Do not have Olga playing and children in the room. Just saying.
This is a nice question from Monica. Belinda, can I ask, what did you use to spray your face?
It's makeup.
It's eyeshadow.
It's eyeshadow. It's apocalypse eyeshadow. Because I had, you know, I flew in with my goggles on. And, you know, all the soot and the muck from the apocalypse, you know, the world is burning, it's coming to an end. And yes, so that was eyeshadow.
I just want to mention that even when the word is ending, Bella's lipstick is untouched by the smoke. The lipstick is still perfect.
Amazing. So thank you so much. Remember to share this video, because you will win a pizza box. Maybe on next Monday we will fill a pizza box and we will send directly to your house. Girls.
Yeah, and leave us thumbs up and a lot of comments what we should force Omar to do on the next extravaganza episode, because we can force him to do stuff with us. So
we're gonna send him
open for the ideas. If enough people would like to see Omar crafting, then he will have to do it. There will be no other.
I will. I promise. Now I post something I made, because as I mentioned last time, because they made this question to me, I like to make sometimes something, but I always give as a present. So I don't have anything, but I did something for my mother specifically. So I will post now something on Stampers Worldwide. Remember to follow and subscribe Stampers Worldwide, our Facebook group. We have a big community of people who always post the project and sharing idea and everything. So go there.
Yeah, everyone are very kind and positive in the world.
Yes, it's an amazing place to share.
Yeah,
and just
really
be inspired.
Great place to post your artworks, because it doesn't matter what you will post. I'm sure you will find somebody who will give you some kind words about your artwork, and you can connect.
I will craft, Carita. I will craft for sure. Muy pronto. Soon I will craft. I will craft together. Or I can always make the tutorial of ravioli or pasta or pizza, whatever you want. The pizza.
What Stamperia products you would use to make the noodles? Now I really need to know. Which Stamperia products would you use to your pasta?
In the pasta of Stamperia, some products inside the pasta.
Yeah, because that's the beauty of life. We're showing people how to use those amazing products that we fell in love with. I don't think we should eat glitter, because those are tiny shreds of plastic, so it's not good for your digestive system. It might work as a peeling, though.
I will invent something. But not with my grandma pasta machine. But I will invent. Anyway, I have also, you know, the old style. This is very useful, but I can do also old style. Thank you so much for your time, your creativity, and your love. I wish that we give just 1 hour and a half of happiness today to the people? I'm sure we did. We try as much as we can to share creativity and and above all, a little bit of love. So here we are for you, girls and boys all over the world. We love you. Stay with us tomorrow, every day. We are live 3 p.m. local time, but according to your time. Check it out on Facebook, our scheduling, and see you soon. Un bacio. Ciao belle, ciao bellissime. Ciao.
Hi everybody, how are you? I'm Andonis. For us, just you see the rice paper. Okay, I'm doing a small panel. The rice paper is exactly the same size, pretty much, to do more blending. But me, I have Mark here, my bro.
I don't have graphic. But...
Cristina Radovan.
Que son muy bonitas las glamour.
¿Qué tal?
Hola Sara, ¿cómo estás?
Pasta de textura.
Shows you how to create the molded items for you called crystal resin.
Lo podemos aplicar tranquilamente si queréis una capa bastante buena. Se pueden diluir con agua si queréis.